So, an NBA coach says new ball is screwing with the shooters. They're literally changing their shots because of the composition of the basketball. This article is written by ANH via Digital. Let's just break it down, just go through it. So, in June of 2021, the NBA introduced a new game ball made by Wilson to be used in the 2021-2022 season. Apparently, a lot of players around the NBA are having a hard time adjusting to this new ball. It sounds like some players are going as far as changing their shots and adding a little more arc to their shots, trying to deal with the change. So there are a lot of guys out there that are having some issues with the grip of that new basketball. Sports Illustrated Chris Mannix said during a podcast in this episode. So what I was told by one of the coaches was that because the ball hits the rim differently and bounces differently, guys are adding a little more arc to their shots. They're literally changing their shots because of the composition of the basketball, and that's been screwing around with some guys. You can see some guys in the league have having rough shooting, but you can see there can be about a myriad of things. The NBA rule changes, making the game more physical. But now some players and NBA coaches are trying to blame the ball that was introduced and trying to use it as a scapegoat. So it's just very interesting. Around the league, shooting numbers are down this season. This can be due to the fact that there are rule changes and not many people are going to the line because the NBA cracked the whip on non-basketball moves. So that's just a side note, but the NBA coach just decided to take his anger on the basketball. So collectively, the NBA players are shooting 45.1% from the field and 34.7% from behind the arc. The 2014-2015 campaign was the last time the league-wide shooting percentage on field goals was as low as 45.1%. Even more alarmingly, the 1998-1999 campaign was the last time the league-wide shooting percentage on three-pointers was lower than 34.7%. So you can see, right, they're trying to use the ball as a scapegoat. I don't know what these people are doing at this point. So with three-point shooting being such a crucial part in today's NBA, this is certainly a very, very interesting development, and it's worth monitoring for the remainder of the season. Perhaps players will eventually get used to the ball, which could cause the league-wide shooting percentage to go back up. So it's one of two ways. You can see a scenario where the NBA changed their rules. Players are trying to adjust to the new rules. A new ball is introduced. So with the sudden rule changes and the game becoming more physical, you can find a player trying to scapegoat and try to say the reason why I'm not shooting well is because of the basketball. Let's blame the basketball because the basketball can't go to the press conference and explain why it's not going inside the hoop. So yeah, that's the route that some players can try to take. It's just a brand. I mean, the Spalding was the one that they were using, and it's now Wilson. It's just the same basketball, different brand. If it wasn't league standard, the league wouldn't advise, or the league wouldn't even have it as their game ball. So some players, I saw an interview where Paul George said the reason why he shot poorly was because of that ball. And it's funny because this is a player, there's a 10-year veteran. He has to be able to adjust to any basketball that he's played with, and it's funny. It's funny. I don't know why they have to blame the basketball for this. An NBA coach coming in and just trying to blame the basketball. Oh my God, the shit that I just see on the internet is just freaking hilarious. So, I mean, yeah, man. NBA coaches and players blame the basketball for their rough shooting. Maybe they should just go back and drill with it so that they can know how to shoot better with it because they're played to bounce a basketball anyway. So, yeah, man. That article right there really, it really caught my eye. I'm gonna just give my 2 cents on it, and yeah, man, just leave a feedback down in the comment section down below. Make sure to like, share, subscribe to the channel, turn on notification bells so that you never miss any new videos I'm dropping. And with that being said, man, I'm out. Peace.